I don't like courts. You like courts? I don't like courts. You should not put anything on YouTube that's going to be going against you. Like this other guy I'm dealing with on a court issue. I'm not going into detail with that, but he thinks that he's in the right. He was trying to save the community from a molester. Where did that come from? It came from YouTube onto him. And what he puts on his Facebook or social media is his responsibility. Even the comments on his Facebook pages are his responsibility. Period. In a court of law, it's his responsibility. I already know this. It's up to you to pursue that or not. It's up to you to pursue this or not. And I did. The outcome? Come out in time. Trying to protect the community. From what? A child predator? Hey man, I'd join you. If I knew there was a child predator in the community, I would let everybody know that. It's got to be on public record anyway. I'd join you. I'd be side by side with you. Not to cause injury and harm to somebody, but I would certainly make somebody's life uncomfortable and say that, hey man, you don't belong in our community if you're going to do that to children. I'd be at your side with that one. I absolutely would. But don't dare ever come on your Facebook page and post some shit on there that some asshole like Warren Hunt and others and Fazio put on YouTube and try to use that as a tool against me, somebody you never fucking met, and post that and think you can get away with it on your Facebook page. It doesn't work that way, pal, as you're finding out. How long you got to drive your motorcycle from where you live to get to the courthouse? How much you got to spend on your lawyer for each visit? How about the retainer you have to pay your lawyer? Was it worth what you put on your Facebook page? Think about it, pal. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? And you think you're above the law? Evidence is evidence. That's it. You either posted this shit on your Facebook or you did not. Or you did not. Which one was it? Which is it? Come on, which is it? Mr. AI, I'm not a real person. I'm artificial intelligence. Well, you're not fucking intelligent. You weren't intelligent to put that shit on your Facebook page, motherfucker. I don't know where that shit is going with your case, but if you think you're in the right, and you think they're going to throw this case out, how come they haven't thrown it out so far? Why is that, sir? Do you realize you could get a couple of years in jail, sir? Are you that confident that this case is going to be dismissed, sir? This ain't pertaining to Barry, by the way. Are you that confident, sir? Really that confident that you think you got it in the bag, that they're going to dismiss this case? Are you going to find some reason to fight me? Nope. Nope, nope, and nope. You either did wrong or you didn't do wrong. And if you didn't do wrong, they'll dismiss this case. If you did do wrong, that's why you're in the situation that you're in right now. And that goes to both of these bozos. Both of them. The tough guy, the wrestler, the tough guy, who in Santa Fe got into so many skirmishes with people trying to prove his prowess because he did wrestling. Try to be the tough guy of Santa Fe, the tough guy who wants to try to bring in as proof the very guy that he beat up in a bar, to have him go and say something that I had something to do with a fight that this guy I never knew either one of them, that I had something to do with this fight in a bar restaurant, that the respondent in this case saying when he did a show and he went live and called himself artificial intelligence. Oh, they're going to dismiss. I'm not worried about the case. It'll be dismissed. You know, this or that or this or that. And he's going to have a surprise witness. And he hinted that it was going to be the guy that he got into a fight with. What the hell do I have anything to do with that? This was something that was caught on camera on the CCTV. That's the only reason I knew about it. It was presented to me. Is this the guy that you're bringing to court? Well, look at this video here. So he's going to try to say, and judging from that show, when he came on live, judging from that show, that he is going to hint or try to pull something out of desperation because he knows he could get possibly a few years jail time from this. You think he's not worried? I know he's worried. I know 100% that he's worried. He's got a girlfriend and 2 kids. I understand. But dude, I want you to understand something. I know you're listening. I got a girlfriend and a couple of kids at the house we take care of too. How about my situation, bro? How about mine? How about mine? You shouldn't have said anything about me at all. We don't even know each other. I never met you in person other than the court trials. I never met you. I never even knew about your existence too much prior to that. Only thing I ever knew about you and I never even met you is that I asked somebody, where's a good place to get pizza? They suggested your place, and I was almost going to go there and try out your pizza. But as it turned out, this shit came up on YouTube. Never did think to try a pizza. I wish I actually could have. Although I don't like Chicago-style pizza. I don't even like Chicago people, to be quite frank with you. But I was willing to try. I probably would have. I never met this guy. I never met him, other than the courtroom. But he had the gall to post something on his Facebook that people from YouTube got a hold of him and started saying that this guy's a child predator. And he felt it was his job for the community to let everybody know that there was a child predator in the community and you should do something about it, get him killed, or whatever the hell it was. I've seen some of the statements. I got them written. I got them here, proof of all the comments that his constituents has made along with him. And he thinks he's going to get out of this? I don't think that the balance scale is going to weigh in his favor. I just have that feeling. But to go and want to bring the man that he beat up, that apparently he's still friends with, say, hey man, I'm in a bit of trouble here. I could possibly get jail time. Why don't you say that this guy, that I'm in the case with, somehow, some way, had something to do with the fact that we had a physical fight. Now that's fucking desperation if I've ever heard or seen desperation. That is fucking desperation. That's what this guy's trying to do. I understand. He's got a girlfriend and 2 kids, maybe even another. I understand. I'm a family person myself. Dude, I understand. We did wrong. You should have just fucking settled out, is what you should have fucking done. Oh, be gone and that's it. Could you afford to spend a couple of years in a fucking prison? Because of your pride? Think about that. Prison out here in the Philippines. I know you thought about it. It's on your mind, but you take this nonchalant attitude about this. Oh, they'll dismiss it. How do you know? You got a crystal ball that I don't know about that works? Let me have one of those things. Let me try them out. Crystal ball. You don't know. That's the point. You don't know. You want to take that chance? Hey, look, I don't like going to courts. But you got to pay somewhere or another for what you did. Whether it's jail time or whether you just come out with a goddamn cash settlement that's going to satisfy me. So I could feel some kind of satisfaction as to what you did on your Facebook page, that there has to be some kind of restitution, whether either you go to jail or you settle out with me. But it wouldn't be just a settlement. It has to be a written, notarized statement saying that what I did was wrong, and I will post this on YouTube everywhere. That what you did was wrong and that you're sorry, and that you are responsible for what you put on your Facebook page. It doesn't matter whether it's your words on there that were making comments and kind of threats, but there was a couple that you did have on there. I've got it all. Now, lucky for me, I don't have to pay for an attorney because it's the Republic against him, too. It's the same thing. It's actually a prosecutor. He can do what he wants. He can feel he's got, Irish luck on his side. That the judge will just dismiss this shit and throw it out the window? Perhaps. Who knows? He with the other guy. There's nothing that is impossible. But is it probable is the question. Is it probable? Not. It's not probable. And because of the unknown factor, the X factor, the unknown factor, go either way. Are you willing to take that chance? That's up to you, man. A couple of years in jail or something or more, man, that shit, man, I'd fucking come up with a fucking ton of money and say, hey, man, I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I learned my lesson. And go on with your life, with your family. But I can't just throw something like that out. That's not who I am. You did hurt my character in the community, but thank goodness the community people know who I am and they respect me and they know what I'm about, whether I'm a good man or not. I've got that on my side. We got to go try to hire, or whatever he plans to do, some guy that he got into a fight with and say that I somehow provoked that fight between me and this guy. What is that proving? I really never knew the guy. I used to buy the product of his store, stop in there now and then. I didn't even know that guy either prior to all this shit happening. I had no clue. But nevertheless, he felt he had poetic license to post something on his Facebook page. He figured he could get away with it, but he was wrong. It's already cost him some money. Yeah, this thing could probably drag out for 10 years, and maybe I'll be dead, he's hoping. Maybe he's hoping I'll be dead by the time this case finalizes. That's maybe his hopes and dreams. And who knows, he might be right. Or maybe that's what he's holding out for. But as long as I'm alive, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up at all. Anyway, that's my second show this morning. I said what I needed to say. You guys gotta think intelligently. When you do something wrong, there's usually payment. Not necessarily money, but there's payment of your time. There's always some kind of illegal payment or something. Jail, whatever. You commit a crime, you gotta pay for it. This guy was wrong. This guy was wrong, period, for what he did. There ain't no excuse in the world that's gonna make up for what he posted on post.